Thank you for being here. I'm so happy to be back at Globe and to see you all again.
Okay, thank you. Can we grab a mic for... Okay, thank you so much. This year, you faced a lot of higher ranked players and Grand Slam champs. Could you share what lesson from those players made a mark on you?
I think more than what lesson I learned from them is what I learned about myself when I play them. So I learned my tics, I learned what keeps me going, I learned how to manage my nerves, and I learned to be brave and channel the boss, like try to be the boss of the court.
I love it. Can you share who you looked up to growing up?
Oh, I looked up to so many players, but my one super idol when I was growing up was Maria Sharapova because of the way she played and her mentality, but also the way she presented herself. I think I was probably 5 when I was first saw her, and she was always dressed nice and she was loved by everyone. So I was not an exception to that. I think I've been working on a lot of aspects of my game individually, and this year talagang nag-click. For example, was my fitness. So mas fit ako ngayon, mas tumatagal ako sa court, and the level is I'm able to maintain the level for a longer period of time. That's why sometimes I can hang with these top players, no? And the movement also part of that, my forehand, yeah. So everything, little adjustments in everything, and this year medyo nag-click.
Thank you. Most recent realizations about playing professionally at a very high level.
I think, especially this year, one big realization I had, I was talking to one of my coaches, and it was crazy how things changed before and after Miami. You know, how many doors opened up, and of course all this attention and everything. And it's crazy because we were saying everything that I'm doing is still the same. Like, our routines are still the same, the people surrounding me are still the same, you know, my tight circle. So he told me, so Alex, what's the lesson in that? And I thought about it and I said, what? And then he said, the lesson is that when you're doing bad, it's not as bad as you think. And then when you're doing good, it's also not as good as you think. So it's never too bad or too good. It's always like this. It just depends. Sometimes it will click and you will get results, and sometimes it will be a bit more difficult.
The mantle of being a trailblazer in Philippine tennis.
It's such an honor, no? And I think I just have to, I do my best to behave as well as I can, because I know that, especially in the international tennis scene, I'm kind of what comes to mind when they think of Filipinos. So I really do my best. I know that a lot of people a lot of the youth look up to me, and you know, I just want to represent us in a way that Pinoys would be glad to be represented. Yeah. Right now, what's lined up for me before US Open, I go to Canada, Montreal, and then Cincinnati and Monterrey, and then of course New York. And after that, like I said, we shift to Asia, so there will be a few around China. I know there's one in Hong Kong in October, and yeah, around, you know, closer to home. So if anyone wants to come, I mean, we're such a patriotic people now. I've never met a Filipino that's not proud to be Filipino. And that's just, I feel that's part of our community, that's just part of who we are. And especially me or other athletes when we're competing in these international stages. What you don't realize is where you come from is such a big part of who you are. So every time you step out on the court, there's always going to be a flag next to your name. It's always going to relate to your identity. So I think it's so important, and it's a part of loving yourself is loving where you come from and being proud of it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
So then, sige, close again.
Turn it around! So just like Alex herself, this larger-than-life gift is truly one of a kind. We hope you like it. So let's give a round of applause to Alex in order.